Hello, my friends. I'm your host, Samantha, and welcome to the Sedge Circle podcast. How are you today? I hope you are well. I'm coming to you today with some very exciting news, but first, I feel as though I might tell you a little story. 3 years ago, we all had a little extra time on our hands, and I decided that I would start sharing my witchcraft journey on social media. At the time, I felt that some of us witches were not being represented. Those of us who truly wish to go on this journey and to find and use our spirituality to better ourselves, to use it well beyond setting up altars and doing spells and what would be quintessentially considered witchy. My spiritual path, my craft has been one of the at least most important things in my life that have gotten me through some of the hardest times. It helped me make sense of the world, it helped me to heal, and it helped me to find my place. And what started out as merely posting occasional snippets of witchcraft evolved into a multi-platform presence and the podcast that you're listening to today. And I have had a lot of fun doing this, and most importantly, I am forever grateful to have met so many wonderful people, even though we've never maybe met in person. I have always been one to allow my intuition to guide me, even when at the time it doesn't seem that it's leading me in the right direction. It always ends up being but a step towards an end goal. And recently I've been listening very deeply to my own intuition, and I've been led in a new direction that I'm very excited about. For those of you who may not know, not only am I a witch, but I am the mother of a very wonderful son who is on the spectrum. Years ago, my lover and I decided that public school was not a good environment for him to grow in. He was having a hard time there. He would have consistent meltdowns and would go as far as to break things and even injure himself. And even though he was in school, in public school, I still could not find employment outside of our home because I regularly had to go pick him up early because he was just having a really hard day. And because he was struggling so much, he wasn't getting any quality actual education time. Most of the time was spent trying to transition or to calm down from the anxiety I believe he felt while in school. So at that point in time, that was I think about 7 years ago actually, we chose to take him from public school and that I would be his teacher at home. And through this, he has grown leaps and bounds. We're incredibly proud of how much progress he's been able to make in homeschool. So with all that being said, my home has been a one income family for a very long time. And it's been difficult at times, but both my lover and I are very good at making the best of what we have to work with, and we've been able to do so much more than just survive. We've been able to thrive. And I'm so grateful to have him as my partner. Not to brag, but I feel that we're just perfect for one another. We always make things work, and we're always there for each other. So that, in a way, brings me to the topic of discussion today. I was really concerned that when our son, or if at all, he was able to be more independent, that when I go back into the workforce, that I would have this really long gap in my employment history, and we all know that's not ideal. And I thought to myself, I've been curating social media and writing for the last 3 years. Why shouldn't I make that into my next career? And this was a few months ago. I started thinking about it, and the more I thought about it, and the more I listened to my intuition, the more sense it made. So just the other day, I went on my personal Facebook and I just put it out there that I was looking for odd jobs pertaining to social media or writing or even graphic design, and if anyone wanted me to take on any projects, that I was open to that. And that day, I was already talking to a potential client. And even in the course of a week, I've had quite a few inquiries that I'm very excited to take on. In doing this, it allows me to work remotely so that I can still continue to do homeschooling with our son, but also help to support our family financially. And it's just something that I can't pass up. And it's exciting because at least I consider myself to be a creative person, and this type of career is, I feel, perfect for my needs. So with that all being said, I'm going to be taking off the month of June from podcasting and any kind of consistent posting on social media so that I can now get my new business in order. And if anyone is interested in following me on my journey further, I'll make sure to post the new links in the comment section. And I would like it very much if we could still be friends outside of this podcast. The universe is a mysterious place. But if we open ourselves up and listen and allow ourselves the freedom to move and to grow, amazing things will happen. I have tested this theory time and time again, and I find it to be the truth. I want you to know that I do fully intend on picking up podcasting again, but as I said, I need a little bit of time to really cement this new venture that I'm on. And I also feel that by having this break and changing my focus a little, I'll have more energy and focus to put in other aspects of my life other than spirituality that though not neglected, could definitely use a little more attention. So I'm excited about that too. So I suppose that is all I have to say today. Or maybe the last thing that I say today is that I want you, all of you, my listeners, to know that I am forever grateful for your presence. And I truly mean that. It's not just words. I'm grateful for you, your existence, and your being on this planet. I will see you again soon. And until we meet again, my friends, I bid you all a very fond farewell.